All right, we're here. Let's get started, shall we?
You never told me the princess's name was Angelica, though. That seems like important information.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter, though. Also, are the Toad Pimple and Princess Angelica like dating? Is that why they were cruising together?
Maybe.
Like, are we rescuing our brother and like his one-time fling? Is that what's happening in Battletoads?
You gotta watch the cartoon to get the backstory.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yes.
You know, you made me watch the Earthworm Jim cartoon, and that really wasn't a lot of backstory. That really the intro song was the backstory.
That's all you need.
And that's fair. Like, I understand that game a lot more now and appreciate it a lot more just because we watched like those 2 episodes where the fuck we watched.
Oh, you only watched 2?
I think we only watched 2. It might have been. I remember we watched 1 where like we watched like the quintessential like hero losing his power kind of thing. Where, like,
oh
he
yes,
loses the suit. Yeah.
He has to go talk to the gods to get it back.
Cole says almost first. I'm sorry, Matt Armentrout did beat you.
He did.
J-Ship says, finally.
Oh, we got J-Chip in the chat. What's up?
Aren't we going to be talking to J-Ship later?
Oh, yes, we are.
Oh, God. You know, J-Chip...
We'll be seeing J-Chip in a couple hours.
He has an advantage, because he knows what I look like, and I have no idea what he looks like, so... I'm going to enjoy them.
I want you to picture a Greek god.
Okay, there can't be 2 Greek gods named Justin in one Zoom call, okay? That might be a little too much is all I'm saying. Might need to rein in our expectations here, Nathan.
J-Chip
is he Greek?
J-Chip is just raw sex appeal.
I've also been described as raw before.
Never sex appeal, though. No one's ever thrown that title
Those
out.
other words, maybe not in that order, okay? Like, you know, raw appeal for sex, maybe? I don't know.
Trying to go for a no death run, man.
I'm sorry. I saw the Dark fucking Queen said pork meat as one word, and that made me very concerned.
No hyphen.
No hyphen.
No time for hyphens.
No space. No nothing. Just pork meat. One word. You made pork meat out of them. This section's so long.
Dude, it's why I hate level 2. It's basically an auto-scroller that pauses if you don't kill things fast enough.
Which is a decent way of describing it, I guess. I did find it funny when we were playing co-op together that like you kept stealing my health and you're like, oh, I'm sorry, man, I just have it. Like I'm
just have it.
Just so used to taking it when I see it. I hurt my feelings, Nathan. As the poorer player of this game out of the 2 of us, I really needed that extra health. J-Chip says, we need Megadan in the Zoom call.
Dude, I was trying to get Megadan in the Zoom call. I wouldn't hate it.
I mean, don't they like collaborate? I'm surprised he doesn't usually.
A little bit. Well, I don't know.
Fair enough. I mean,
or at some point, let's just stack the Gotchi Zoom call so much that it's just no longer the Gotchi Zoom call.
Stampede Gaming here saying hello, gents. Or no, afternoon, gents.
Stampede is the Canadian fan I was telling you about earlier.
Yeah, I mean, you act like you and I haven't talked to Stampede in depth. I know Stampede's first name. Maybe you reminded me earlier
today, yeah,
what that first name was, but I remember. Okay, I'm sly like an elephant. No, I've got a memory like a fox. No, I'm sure-footed like a giraffe. There we go. Nailed it.
Yeah, Justin's about halfway through his first Mad Elf, so bear with him.
J-Ship says, hey, Stampede, are you Greek? Stampede responds, Italian. What's the difference? They're both peninsulas in the Mediterranean.
I'm waiting for a 3-paragraph response from Stampede detailing the difference and calling you an asshole.
The difference is, well, the problem is he's trying to explain to me what the difference is, but he's too busy talking with his hands, so he can't type up the response.
Remember when people used to like you?
No. There's never been a problem I've had too much of an issue with. Fucking, bro. It's just so funny watching you play this level, and you just being like, this is such a do-nothing level, and then like, after the turbo tunnel, you being like, I'm locked in now. I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm not gonna say I haven't died here before.
Of course.
I've done some stupid shit.
The rat pack.
I have died less on this level. Like, I've died more on level 1.
Do the rats wear suits in this?
Let's take a look.
Because you said the rat pack. They do have like a little vest on, right? Am I crazy? I swear to God, if I find out these rats like named like Sinatra, Cosby, you know, fucking.
Ooh, well, maybe Cosby. We can kick a little bit, but
Bing Crosby.
You said Cosby. I'll check the tape.
Yes, isn't it Bing? It's Bing Crosby, right?
You said Cosby first, though.
Did I?
Yes.
Okay, that's fair. Cole says, never say you die on level 2. Oh, never saw you die on level 2.
I think I died like 2 or 3 times. I was trying to get cheeky with killing crows one time, and I didn't need to.
Both of Cole's comments here, I actually, I agree with both of them. He said, I never saw you die on it. He accidentally typed, never say you die on it, and I agree with that sentiment as well. Hey, never say die, Nathan, okay? You're still in your first no-death run attempt, okay? Like, you haven't tried one yet. All the other ones, just purely coincidental, okay?
Also, you're one to give people shit for talking with their hands.
I love talking with my hands. It's like my favorite thing to do. Mind you, it was very funny because I think I told you my sister did a like an ancestry.com sort of thing, and she really thought we were gonna have some Italian in us, and there is just no Italian in my family whatsoever. At least direct lineage wise, it is all English, German, Scandinavian, and then like some Irish and some Scottish. Like my fucking grandmother on my father's side is like Scottish, and that's pretty diluted because that's only 1 out of 4 grandparents that even had, and even then she's not even completely Scottish. Her father was the one that was Scottish, but he was a Scottish son of an immigrant, I think. Yeah, fucking my family's been in America for so fucking long, man. It's so interesting to think about things like ethnicity and genealogy outside of the country. I mean, the post side of my family, you know, where my last name is obviously, that's been in America since before fucking America existed. I had several members of my family fight in the Revolutionary War, which I thought was very interesting. Actually, I had a member of my family who didn't fight in the Revolutionary War, but it was really funny. You'll find this story funny, I think. Fucking, he didn't fight in the war, but he was the owner of a general store, and he often would donate supplies towards the war effort. Well, he was also like, I guess, somewhat respected in the town, because like, you gotta think, a general store owner during that time period is gonna be someone who has a moderate amount of wealth. So like, he kind of imposed himself as the leader of the local militia, which really wasn't anything. All the guys who could fight were off in the war fighting, right? So the militia was like a whole bunch of old dudes who couldn't do anything with muskets that barely worked, basically. And everyone in the town started jokingly calling him General Poe, and he liked the nickname so much, he started calling himself General Poe, and then he named his first child General as his first name. So I have an ancestor whose first name is, or his name is literally General Poe, even though he never served in any kind of military capacity at all in his entire life. The only reason he has that nickname.
Bro, I'm real bummed out because I wanted to talk during that story. I wanted to be like, General Poe, his son would be like Lieutenant or something like that.
No, he literally named his son General Poe. And again, I think after the American Revolution, we didn't have another big conflict.
Nathan, you ever play Psychonauts? Bro, you want to talk about some Psychonauts? Dude, that...
I've never played Psychonauts, so I don't know.
Bro, Psychonauts 1 might be my favorite game on the original Xbox. It's on the shelf.
Is it on the original Xbox?
It was exclusive to the original Xbox for a while.
That would explain why I didn't play it.
It did eventually get a PS2 port, but it was just so inferior, performance-wise.
Oh, no. Talk about the PS2's inferior some more, okay? How dare you.
Hold on. J-Chip has a follow-up.
J-Chip says, I never played Psychonauts, but I have both on PS5. Oh, yeah.
They did eventually come out with a physical for Psychonauts 2. They didn't for a while there.
Yeah, because didn't that come out...
It launched on Game Pass.
Yeah, it came out way later, though, right?
Like 14 years later.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It is kind of funny how nostalgia does drive a lot of, or not even just nostalgia, but also like recognizable IP, intellectual property.
Yeah.
It really does drive a lot of, I want to use the word producers and publisher, I guess is the term we use, but basically people with money. Fucking wild, because it's like, oh, this is something that someone will recognize, it's guaranteed to make money.
All right, let's talk about what J-Chip was talking about, not what you wanted to talk about.
Stampede's giving us the old hey.
All right,
Matt Armentrout's in here saying, are you really Italian or just a standard white American that says there's something because their former family members were at one point?
That sounds like a Justin thing to do.
Well, I was just explaining why I can't really do that because I've had so much family been here. It was funny.
Yeah, you going through the description of like what y'all found in your bloodline, like that's a white.
Oh yeah, no, like we are very much a very white family. And like I said, like most of my family's been here in America for a long time. The only like the closest immigrant in my family is on my mom's side. My mom was adopted, but her biological parents, I think one of their grandparents, so that'd be my great grandparents, were immigrants. Other than that, like you have to go back 6 generations to find an immigrant family for my family, which is really funny. Like my family is just so fucking American and they can't help themselves. Call says it's harder to make something original than it is to rely on an established franchise. Yeah, it really is, and not just harder, but I mean like there's less guarantee there, right? I mean, you know, companies especially like to minimize risk as much as possible, to the detriment of those enjoying the product, in my opinion. You know, they'd much rather take the safe bet and remake the fucking Disney film for the 5th time than create a new property entirely. But I think things are moving towards a more original direction, which I'm excited about as well. I think we're starting to see kind of the pushback from that desire for recognizable IP into new formats, which I think is good.
Welcome to the section of Comrade Poe explaining capitalism.
Sam P clarifies he's just white. I'm just boiling it down. Cole says, it's why there's so many remakes instead of new games / films. Well, one of the problems, and it's actually funny because this kind of reminds me a little
Gather
bit,
around, children.
This kind of reminds me a little bit of what I was talking about with Megadan, is that we're seeing the same...
Wow, way to name drop, bro.
We're talking about it in the chat earlier. Fuck off. I think a lot of people's problem right now with the gaming media is the... And I don't have a good terminology for it, but basically it's the idea of exponential growth, right? Where it's like both we see it in the film industry and we're seeing it in the game industry, where it's like if we...
I'm gonna let you finish.
Okay.
J-Chip, yes.
Dark Watch remake? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, J-Chip. I know where you live. I don't know where he lives. Do you know where he lives?
Well, with you being that aggressive, I'm not gonna tell you.
I'll find out later. I'll get some more Mad Elf in you. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. We'll use. Hold on. Damn it! I'm trying to tell a joke and play a game. That's how I die.
But no, I mean, we have this problem in both industries that I think are kind of reflected against each other. You know, in the film industry, you have producers who are the problem, I think, a lot of times. And in the game industry, you have publishers who are the problem a lot of time. And both of them have certain expectations of growth that I think are just completely unrealistic, you know? I mean, I was looking, because Insomniac, I think, aren't they the ones who make Psychonauts? Insomniac games?
No.
I could be mistaken, but...
Insomniac, you're thinking, Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank, that is correct. But yeah, no, they just had a whole bunch of leaks, and one of the things that leaked was that, like, Spider-Man 2 cost, like,
they need to sell, like, 7 million copies or something to break even.
A third of $1 billion to make, $300 million. There's no reason why they get, like, don't get me wrong, like, hey, it's a great game, I'm sure. I didn't finish the first one, so I haven't got around to playing the second one, but I've heard very positive things about it. It was obviously nominated at the Game Awards. It's a good game, but there's no reason why every game in the AAA space has to be this hundreds of millions of dollar ordeal, the same way that we see that kind of pull away from movies. Some of the reasons why I think a lot of movie studios right now, like I guess you consider them like the AA ones, like Blumhouse and fucking
You mean Blumhouse?
It's Bloom.
No, it's not.
It's Bloom.
I promise you it's not.
Are you sure?
Yes.
We'll agree to disagree for now. But and then you also have like A24 and whatnot. Those have been coming out with stellar movies over the last fucking 10 years, in my opinion. And you do occasionally see like a really good AAA movie, but you also see a lot of crap ones too, where it's like they pay all this money into and they expect a huge return on it, and they just don't get that goal.
It's Blumhouse. Bullshit. Hold on.
I told you, it's spelled with a U, but it's pronounced Bloom.
Okay, then I accept no fault for this.
Well, yeah, it's spelled with a U, but it definitely is pronounced Blumhouse. Like,
then it needs an umlaut.
That's not how umlauts work, Nathan.
Agree to disagree on that.
How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? Let's see. J-Ship says, I'm in the Midwest. Yeah, it really narrows it down. I only gotta start searching acre by acre, you know. Once I start hitting the potato fields and the corn, I know I'm really onto something, alright? Call says, threats of doxing in the first 13 minutes, only a Nightcaps and Nostalgia stream.
Hey, we might show some knee later.
Threats of doxing? What are you talking about? I'm about to start doxing, okay?
You're too lazy to find out information to dox.
Cole says Liza P was AA, I think. Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I think what we're seeing right now is a push, because like there's a lot of talented people in this space. Like a lot of these AAA games have fantastic elements to them, but I think they suffer from a lot of bloat. I mean, they suffer from a lot of fucking shit. That's just needlessly put on there to increase the size of the game, which might conceivably increase the size of the profit, right? And that's just not how this works, right? There is a point of no return when it comes to profits, right? There is like a hard line where it's like, no, Call of Duty isn't going to keep doubling the amount of money it makes every fucking year. That's an unattainable goal. And the fact that Activision and Blizzard stock goes down every year when a Call of Duty comes out because it didn't meet their unreasonable goals is fucking ridiculous. It's the industry being very short-sighted in how they look at making money and where their focus is really at. But that's a whole different fucking conversation that I don't really need to get into. J-Chip says, I think the U has an accent. I don't remember. I don't think it does, though. At least not in, like, the logo, it doesn't.
We talk about the important things here.
Yeah, Mark Trout says, spell the U pronounced double O. Yeah, suck my dick. I fucking knew it was fucking Bloomhouse. That piece of shit. Talking shit to me. I know things. J-Chip says, speaking of profit, I'm going game hunting. So I'll show you what I got when I get home. Hell yeah. It's funny, so here in Virginia, we usually only have like
We're in West Virginia.
That's fair. I live in Virginia, so I think about Virginia. In Virginia, rather, not here, but in Virginia, we usually have a 2-week hunting season in the fall, leading into winter. Usually, like...
Oh, are you trying to be funny?
No.
He said game hunting. We're retro gamers. He's going to, like, retro video game stores.
So you can understand my confusion.
All right, well... Because you let me have Blumhouse, I'll let you be a fucking idiot here.
No, because it is called game hunting still. You're hunting game. That's where the term comes from. That's where the term games come from. Well, not really.
God damn it. You know J-Chip's gonna be in this fucking Zoom call later, and we're all gonna make fun of you.
He said he's game hunting. Like, hunting game. That makes perfect sense. Anyway... Stampede says,
I mean, you can finish that story if you want.
No, there's no point in that. I don't think anyone fucking cares. He said he's from the Midwest. He said he was game hunting. I thought he was really from the Midwest. No, I'm kidding. But,
okay, anyone that's hunting will tell you specifically what they're hunting when they talk about hunting.
No.
Oh, I fucked up. Okay, you know what? The snakes come back around.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah.
Stampede says, I'm on the last part of Nathan's randomizer. I should take a shot of Eagle Rare every time Nathan finds a blue rupee inside a chest.
All right. Let's talk about the class separation we have here in our chat.
Yeah, my man's like,
let me take a shot of Eagle Rare every time Nathan finds a blue rupee. Let me tell you how many times Nathan found a blue rupee, and let's add a financial number to each one of those shots.
Well, I think the better way of saying that, Nathan, is...
I didn't realize we had a billionaire in the chat.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, I was like,
fuck!
The better way of phrasing that...
My thumb slipped. Reset that.
The better way of saying that is, yeah, let's make a drinking game out of a very expensive fucking alcohol. That's usually what you do with drinking games, right? I mean...
That's the worst part. Eagle Rare is not really that expensive for what you're getting. It's the secondhand market that drives it up.
Yeah, that is fair. Cole says he's talking about games... Yeah, thank you, Cole. Johnny on the spot over here.
Yeah, Cole's not stupid.
Fuck this guy. Fuck you, too. Even I somehow knew that. He said he was gay! It's fine. Matt Armitrout says, so on that note, the 2023 Godzilla had a $15 million budget, but brought in $75 million so far.
But you mean, what, like Godzilla -1 or +1, whatever the fuck they're calling it?
-1's a TV show. He's talking about, I believe, the other one, which was the film that came out this year. Because it came out... Mind you, Godzilla -1 is very interesting.
I know nothing about it. I just know that people are like, hey, this is pretty good.
Basically, not to really spoil it for you, but it tells the story of both the American Godzilla and the Japanese Godzilla.
I would leave it there because I would assume people in the chat might want to.
Well, I mean, that's not really spoiling anything. I don't feel like. But
stop at the premise.
Yeah, I'm not clear whether they're the same Godzilla or like two different Godzillas. Sure. I have not even delved that deep into it because it seems like very interesting to me. But from what I've heard, it's pretty amazing and does a good job of really showing the differences between what Americans see when they look at Godzilla and what Japanese people see when they look at Godzilla, right? Because one of the things that's kind of often lost in the Americanized versions is the fact that Godzilla is literally an allegory for like nuclear war, right?
Yeah.
But it's not here nor there. But I mean, it's funny. I actually watched a video from a YouTuber I watch, EMP Lemon, the other day, and he talked about the most profitable movie of all time. You know what the most profitable movie of all time was?
Blair Witch?
The Blair Witch Project. Because they did it on a small budget and they had a great idea and
it was the viral marketing and like just the right time of like where the internet was.
They knew what they were doing, right? They had a plan, they had an expectation. I'm not saying that always works out. Obviously, there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of low budget films that are shit. But it's like if you have an idea, let me put it to you this way: sometimes constraints.
Let me be honest with you.
Sometimes constraints can be the best thing for creativity. I mean, we talk about it in the retro gaming market as well, right? Where you talk about sometimes some of the music, even that's on some of the game cartridges, where it's like they had so little space and so little.
You want to talk about like musical genius when it comes to like lack of space? Fucking Rare with Donkey Kong Country, like Greg Weiss, fucking Kirk Hope doing.
And I hear that talked about a lot. And it's like, and like I said, sometimes constraints, sometimes limitation can be the best thing to help fuel creativity, and drive. Now, mind you, artificial constraints can sometimes do the opposite. But I don't know. People are complicated, and I don't want to make a philosophical point here that I don't really have the standing to justify. Matt Armitage goes on to finish. I've not seen the Godzilla film yet, but it's an amazing movie, beautiful, and they had a budget of only $15 million. Yeah. I mean, exactly. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like you don't have to spend, $750 million fucking on a movie and hope that you make so many $1 billion back to make back the budget. Sometimes you can go smaller scale and still have a good product, right? And Cole says, how expensive is Eagle Rare?
So here, I'm gonna say here in Virginia because like I used to live in Virginia. Before Eagle Rare got popular, I could get a fifth of Eagle like 8-10 years ago. I could literally walk into a store at any time and it would be on the shelf. I could get a fifth of Eagle Rare for $29.99, and that's in Virginia where like the government runs the liquor or whatever.
We have ABC stores.
It's a regulated price.
I keep saying here.
Yeah. Now, at some point, it got rare, funny, and they started doing like allocated bourbon sales and shit to where like you get bourbon drops. So it's like on very specific days of the week or month or year or whatever, they'd get multiple rare bourbons in at one time, and like you'd have people line up. Think like Black Friday for alcoholics.
Now, mind you, COVID really fucked up their whole system because.
Yeah. Well, the thing about Eagle Rare, it's aged for 10 years minimum.
Yeah.
So I'm talking like 10 years ago, I'd easily be able to find it. But like, if it's actually aging for 10 years and the demand went up that rapidly, it's not easy or fast to up production.
Yeah. You wouldn't see more production happen for at least a decade's time, which is funny to think about. Cole says, I hear that Godzilla's a good movie. Yeah, I've heard the new one's good. I haven't seen it. Godzilla's one of those franchises where I am the worst. Because my first introduction to Godzilla was the Matthew Broderick movie. And to tell you a little story, kids, gather around. The way that I got that movie on VHS tape was I was actually living here in West Virginia at the time. I was living at Harper's Ferry.
I thought Harper's Ferry was PA.
No, Harper's Ferry. So Harper's Ferry is, for those who want a geography lesson, is at the fork where the Potomac and the Shenandoah meet. So it's literally on like at the very edge of West Virginia. On one side of the Potomac you have Pennsylvania. On the other side of the Shenandoah you have Virginia. So it's where three different states meet.
No, that's why. Because I remember like when going through Harper's Ferry, you'll go across the state line twice in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. But Cole says it'll make it easier to find in 10 years. Mark your calendar.
Oh, dog, I'm waiting.
But yeah, so I was living in Harper's Ferry at the time. This would have been like the third school I was going to 5th grade in. We were living above.
He didn't do well in school. That's why he had to do 3 years of 5th grade.
No, I attended 1 year of 5th grade at 4 different schools. This is the third school I did 5th grade at. Because we moved 4 times that 1 year. That was a crazy fucking year. Or I moved 4 times, to be more accurate. So, we were living in Harper's Ferry. We were living in an apartment that only had 2 bedrooms. My sisters were sharing. My mom was in one, and I was sleeping on the couch. and we were living above. When we started renting the place, was like one of those like old timey photo shops where it's like you dress up in costume and get like old fashioned photos or whatever. But that place had gone out of business, so I just started stealing stuff from them. Started stealing props. Started stealing like toy fucking flintlock guns and stuff. I loved that shop. I loved breaking into that shop when no one was looking. But I made friends with a local kid, and we were hanging out at the playground. And he brought his younger brother one day, and his younger brother had a Yu-Gi-Oh card that I wanted. He had Slifer the Sky Dragon.
Oh.
And
back when the God cards, like, you thought they were good.
Yeah, exactly. And I really, really wanted that card for Yu-Gi-Oh. So I was like, I want that fucking card. I want that fucking card. And he really told me, he's like, hey man, give me your VHS copy of Godzilla. I'll give you this card. And I was like, bet. And I gave him my VHS copy of Godzilla. Do I regret that trade? No.
The value of that tape might be a little higher than that card at this point.
Yeah, I was like,
depending on what version of that card it was.
Do I wish I had either the card or the tape at this point? Kind of. But yeah, no. Both of those just gone to history, unfortunately. We have Jill in the chat saying...
Oh shit, what's up, Jill?
Yo, a little late, but I raise a pizza slice for you. Well, I'll raise a little mad elf to you. And Nathan's gonna raise the roof when he wins...
Fuck! It was the last one! Can you stop stuttering? I have real shit to do here.
I was going to make a joke about you giving him a death row attempt, and then I started watching you play, and I was like, oh, he's getting a little slappy. Getting a little slappy.
Oh, I like how you can tell when I'm getting sloppy on the fucking turbo tunnel.
Well, I can't tell from my play, but I can tell from your glass.
Hi, Jill. Thanks for showing up.
Oh. Don't worry, Nathan. Even if no one else here believes in you. Wait, no, everyone here believes in you. Even though everyone
showing up.
Yeah, even though everyone else here believes in you, I never will. Pimple, baby. Yeah, it's weird that like
I'm Team Zitz.
You like Zitz, do you?
Actually, I like Rash a lot.
Really?
Well, mostly because he's the toad they put in Killer Instinct.
Isn't that this one?
No, Rash the one with sunglasses.
So Pimple's the yellow one?
Bro, I think Zitz is the brown one. Tan one.
I thought the green one was in.
You know what? Next time I die, we're gonna look. Well, no, what they did with Killer Instinct, you have. How the fuck did I hit him? I guess I have a little.
You have skins you can choose.
Right, in Killer Instinct, you have skins that can turn you into other toads. But I think Rash is the one there
by default. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, that would explain a lot. He is rather rash in his decision making, his fighting style. And his sunglass choice.
Rash was in Killer Instinct. So Stampede, the downloadable Killer Instinct that launched on the original Xbox One.
Just self-titled Killer Instinct, I believe.
Yeah, which makes it really fucking complicated to talk about it.
Games do it so often.
It was during that era when like marketing thought that was cool.
Yeah. Well, but the games still do it. Like God of War fucking did it.
I hate that too. Stop it. But that was also within like a couple years of each other.
Bro,
rant later. I'm talking right
now.
Damn it.
Not my fault. You just suck. You just die on the first level, now?
Hit reset. But yeah. Rash was a DLC character. And you could unlock skins through playing the game of... Yeah, oof. Thanks, Joe. Happy you're here. I actually wanted to look at the character screen. I think they show it here.
Cole was just saying that Jill was in time for the first death, and in time for the second.
How many times you die fighting Manus, Cole? That's a trick question, I know.
Another first level death. Lol. Cole, you don't have to rub the salt in. Actually, you probably should now. Because Nathan's very confident he's going to beat you in the soul level 1 challenge.
Hold on. Rash's glasses. Oh, I thought Pimple was the... Whatever, man.
He's just fat. You have a problem with a little fat?
He's not fat. He's big bone.
Okay. That's fine. As long as...
Cole, you're gonna win before I even make it there.
Win? Nathan, it's not about winners and losers, okay?
It's not about winning. It's about fun. What is that? Fun is, what is fun?
Are you referencing something?
You don't know the fun song for us? We didn't make it to the fun song, did we?
I don't know what you're talking about right now.
Oh, dude, fucking cue that shit up. As soon as this stream's over, we're watching the fun song episode of SpongeBob.
Oh, it's a SpongeBob thing?
Yes.
That explains it. I remember the
fun song is classic SpongeBob.
I've heard the campfire song. Is that a different song?
That must be from way later. I don't even know that one. So, like, I know, like, season 1 through 3 of SpongeBob very well.
Oh, yeah, I think, like, the only reason I knew the campfire song is, like, people would reference it when I was in, like, middle school.
Yeah, then that's an era of SpongeBob I'm not familiar with. Like, dude, everyone talks about Goofy Goober. That's way past my time.
Okay, so Matt Armentrout with some interesting takes here. He says, something I figured out the other week, jilling off. It's a play on term jacking off.
I picked that
as
up.
in Jack and Jill.
Yes.
Isn't that clever? What? I get what he's saying. Well, I've heard the term jilling off before, though, I feel like.
Sure, I have not. I play Battletoads.
Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm a crazy person.
Gonna hold you on song. God damn it! Every time I talk to the chat, it hurts me.
Yeah, stop looking at chat. That's what I'm here for, Nathan, okay?
Right, but then I hear the things you're saying in the chat, and I'm like, wait a minute.
That sounds better than what I'm doing.
I would never accuse you of that.
Cole says, yeah, I'm not gonna have fun if I lose. And then follows up with a, what?
What?
What? Yeah, I don't know what the chat's doing. Probably each other, if I had to guess, which I'm okay with, okay? I'm okay with this being a polymorphic relationship, okay? You, me, and the people.
God damn it. Alright, another trip down the Wookiee hole.
Matt says, it's a tale for female masturbation. Yeah, okay, so I have heard it before.
Okay.
I just, the way you said it made it sound like something that, like, Jill of Trades in our chat, like, literally just made up. Which, if she had...
God damn it.
Very clever.
God damn it.
But I didn't think it was.
Well, it's the last time we ever see Jill.
Yeah,
thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, men jack off, women Jill off. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's where I've heard the terminology before. You know, as a man...
Oh, god damn it.
Let me mansplain something to you, Matt, alright? I know all about women.
Oh, yeah. That's what everyone says about you specifically.
Yeah, I mean, if Cindy was in the chat right now, she'd back me up. It's funny, we actually talked about this the other day, where,
when you were smoking weed in the kitchen at 7 a.m.?
It was in her bedroom. In her bed, actually. The dog was being very annoying, so I was taking space in the bed to make it jealous.
Oh, yeah.
It was jealous.
As soon as you got up, the dog just jumped in the bed?
Matt's getting very excited. He's like, let's hear what you gotta say, Poe. Okay, well, here's what I gotta say.
I just imagine Matt having his notebook out.
It was funny because Cindy was joking around, and she was like, yeah, so...
Which is funny, because he's not funny.
She's never joked around a day in her life.
She thinks she has.
She was telling me a little bit about her personal history, which obviously I won't talk about here on the stream, but one of the things we did kind of joke around about, where she was like, you know, yeah, she's like, I keep joking around with Nathan, where it's like, okay, so he can start dating Megadan, and I'll start dating this guy from work, and we'll just make it work somehow. And I was like, oh, and you're gonna ask Nathan's real partner how he feels about that? And she's like, Justin, Nathan and I had that conversation. And I was like, oh, I was joking. And she's like, yeah, and we were half joking too.
The fact that I was joking, she wasn't.
Yeah, pretty much. I do find it funny sometimes how I wouldn't use the word jealousy, but Cindy does sometimes like give me like this puppy dog look where she's like, you can get him to watch a movie? And I'm like, yeah.
And I'll tell you why. She watches the most hippy-dippy dumb shit.
Yeah, she likes to feel good stuff. I don't mean just like feel good, like it has to have like a happy ending and stuff, but Cindy does have a very diverse taste, but
it's just all bad.
Well, she's kind of just all over the place. Like she can recognize and appreciate good media when she sees it, but sometimes she doesn't, and she thinks something's good, and it's just not that good.
Now, to be fair, I'm here critiquing her taste in media when you know what my taste in media is.
Oh, you're garbage as well.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
No, it is become a well-documented fact in my own head that I definitely have the best taste out of everybody in the world.
According to the one-person poll you took.
And everyone should just listen to my takes, essentially. You know, if you're not doing things on my recommendation, then you're doing them wrong. And I apologize that you have to live such a miserable life without having the light of my opinion in it.
What, are we starting a Poe cult? Like...
One of us. One of us. Jill says, we all like something that is considered garbage. Now that's true. That's true.
Yeah, but do you have 20 VHS tapes of VeggieTales on your shelf? I don't think so, Jill.
I'm not sure if you're bragging or asking for help. like, hey, I can use someone to help me move these fucking tapes out of here. They're kind of cluttering up the space a little bit. Jill says HSH. I don't know what that means. Oh, no, it's HSH. It's not. It's like a. Oh no, she's corrected herself. Ha! There we go.
I win.
How do you win? Nathan, I literally watched you just try to silence the only woman on our channel right now, okay?
Well, you're making a big assumption here.
You just try to shush her. I heard the whole thing, okay? I don't know how you sleep at night, especially on this hard-ass floor.
Quietly, after I tell all the women to shush.
It's true.
It's not. I'm sorry. Damn, I almost killed myself for that. Son of a bitch.
fucking, I'm literally gonna, like, God, I'm so happy to see you right here.
God damn it.
Cindy would literally be in the chat being like, fuck that motherfucker. He's always waking me up, asking me to sleep in my fucking bed. Oh. That's fucking shit.
God damn it, I almost killed myself for that.
You know, it is funny how, like, literally we have, the Dark Queen and then Princess Angelica in this.
Oh, dude, it's
are they from, like, the same monarchy? Or are they, like...
You have to watch the cartoon.
You keep saying that, but we haven't watched the cartoon yet.
Neither have I. I'm just trying to get you to shut the fuck up, because I don't fucking know.
My man's like, I'm not here for the character.
When Dan is in the chat, you can ask Dan.
I would ask Dan, but Dan's not in the chat, so I'm not gonna ask someone who's not here, obviously.
I said when.
Also, Cole says all equal one. Yes. 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 We are all one. We're one with each other. Man, I really am starting a cult, aren't I?
Yeah, you're using some loaded language here.
Now, what can I say? Hey, just don't accept a drink that I hand you ever, okay? It's probably the Kool-Aid. Ooh, excuse me. Man, this Mad Elf really is 11%.
God damn it! I gotta stop talking. This might stop turning into Battletoads No Death and might turn into something fucking else.
That's fair.
If I die again before Robomanus, we're playing something else.
It seems like you're not really in a groove right now, which is fine. I mean,
I'm getting a little rowdy.
A little rowdy.
A little rambunctious.
Hey, you know what? I wanted to get rowdy and rambunctious last night.
You know, I'm going to do a reverse Megadan. I'm going to start playing Battletoads and then just turn it into Batman on the Game Boy without telling anyone.
You know what I was really tempted to do? I was really tempted to just plug in your controller to slot 2 to make you switch to the other side of the screen to see if that'd fuck with you.
You know what? Do that. I want to see what happens. Like, will it just change my character?
I don't think it'll change it mid-game. I think you have to restart it.
Is it in?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You're right.
Here, let's try to...
We'll do a player 2.
We'll try to Zitz. Or no, Rash?
I don't fucking know, man.
I think Zitz is the first one. We'll try
Rash is the cool guy with glasses.
You're goddamn right. Every guy who's got glasses is cool. That's just a fact. Cole says, this is the first time I've seen you do worse with Justin here.
Dude, I was doing fine on that first run until
very distracting.
He distracted the fuck out of me and my thumb slipped and it's whatever.
He's never recovered. It's so weird seeing you, like, gold.
I know, right?
Speaking of Dan says...
Yo, there's Dan. Okay, Dan, we said his name too many times.
Apparently, Mega Dan's a lot like Beetlejuice. If you say his name...
It's Candyman.
It's also Beetlejuice.
I think of Dan as more Candyman, less Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice is fun. Candyman is just awful.
Well, it depends on who you are.
Anyway, the reason why I think it's Mega Man 29 is I think...
It says Mega Man 29 in his name?
Well, the point is going to make is I think if you say his name 29 times, that's how you summon him. Because we've been talking about Mega Dan a lot.
Well, you have. Oh.
Dan, that's the wrong your. If you want to say you're so fine, it'd be apostrophe R-E.
He just wanted you to correct him with a spanking. He said it wrong on purpose.
Matt Armstrong says, the fellas have a question for you.
Yeah, you had a lore question. I know Dan knows that more than I do.
Well, one of the things that Nathan never allows me to do when we're watching his No Death Run, which I understand, is actually like watching the cutscene and understand what the fuck is going on. So I just realized that apparently we're saving our brother, buddy, Pimple?
I'm actually not sure how they're related.
Doesn't matter. And a princess by the name of Angelica. are the Dark Queen and Princess Angelica like from the same fucking noble family, or like are those two different like sovereigns that are like beefing? Is she like the like evil stepmother? Like, is that the vibe I'm supposed to be getting from this?
Dan's laughing.
Cole says there's cutscenes in this game.
There's one.
There's one cutscene in this game. Yes. Megan says they are teen friends that got transformed into toads with magic powers. Yeah.
So they're the Ninja Turtles.
No, Ninja Turtles are brothers. They're all from the same brood, aren't they?
You know what? I didn't mean to get you going.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's just a fun song. I can't help myself. Stampede says, if you say Megadan 3 times, he shows up naked. Megadan.
You said it 4 times. Fuck.
Damn it.
You got too excited. You blew your load early.
Jill says, so basically Ninja Turtles, yeah, basically, apparently. Well, like I said, I think the Ninja Turtles are brothers. I could be wrong on that.
I don't know.
I think they're from the same brood. Also, I'm not sure what you call, I guess, like a hatch? Is that what you call turtles?
I'm pretty sure it's a clutch, but
clutch?
I don't want to hang my hat on that.
That makes sense. I don't know. I don't know enough about amphibians to really speak definitively on the subject. As for the toads, though, one of the things I'm really curious about, like, it's like there are some like toads and frogs that have like psychedelic fucking
Yes.
properties.
You want to go lick a toad? Is what you're saying?
I kind of want to lick one of these toads, but they have like disgusting ass names. Like, who wants to be like, hey yo man, I got so high there they
I went and licked that rash.
I was licking pimples all night, baby.
Dan's gonna change his name to Pimples.
Also, it makes you wonder if the coloring affects the flavor.
No, man. All right, you had one Mad Elf. We got a long ways to go this
Bro,
evening.
you gave me an 11% beer.
I gave you one 11% beer.
And that's where you fucked up, all right? Stampede does clarify the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are indeed brothers. I fucking knew it.
Stampede would know.
Bro, we were talking about the other day, man. So I wasn't around. I'm not old enough to be a part of like the original cartoon, obviously.
I don't think I am. I think it was like late 80s.
But they had the 2000s kind of like reboot of the cartoon that I was super fucking into. And like that cartoon fucking went places, man. Like my mind was blown when I found out that fucking Shredder's actually an alien in a suit. Cuz like he gives off like all these like traditional like Japanese fucking vibes. So you think like he's a Japanese guy? Nah, he's a fucking alien in a suit. And then when you find that out, fucking Leo ends up in space in like a gladiatorial ring for like almost a whole season, it seems like. It's probably not that long, but as a kid, it felt super long. And has like a journey of self-discovery where he learns how to better take charge and be a leader and learn when to ask advice from others. Like actual character growth that is useful to observe as a child.
Oh, this is weird. Like, I forget the player 2 has...
It's over there.
It has different patterns for the alien invaders.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's one of those shows that I'd love to go back to, but like, it's just so...
Are you afraid it's going to be bad and you have better taste now?
Yeah, that's also a fear that I have as well. I mean, you know, the things that really move you as a kid are not the same things that move you as an adult, right? I mean, you definitely have that nostalgia, basically half of our channel.
It's exactly half of our channel.
There's the word and in there, or the ampersand, depending on how you spell it.
Depending on whether the account I'm setting up will allow me to put an ampersand, which I would prefer to have.
Yeah, because it looks a lot nicer in my opinion.
It does.
Megadan says, yeah, and the Battletoads are asked to help the galaxy in stopping the Dark Queen from world domination. But like, there's a princess involved.
Yeah, you never did ask your real question when you started.
No, I did. I was like, are they part of like the same sovereign state? Like, is the Dark Queen?
Is it like Earthworm Jim, where like Princess Slug for a butt and like our girlfriend that we're saving are like related?
Princess Slug for a butt?
No, you're right. I said that wrong. It's Queen Slug for a butt. Although she does have a full name.
I like Slug for a butt though. That's nice. Jill says, that shows care in this game.
I agree, Jill.
Jill goes on to say, Dark Queen is the Soviet Union, and Angelica is the USA. USA! 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 Yeah, sorry. You start saying America, I get excited. Megan says, yes. And the princess got her ass plowed by Pimple. Yes. You know, this is why I like having Megan in the chat, okay? Because he answered...
It gets real sexy when Megadan shows up.
He even answers my questions before I ask them.
That's
Jill,
a good trait, because then we can get you to stop talking a whole lot.
how about you shut the fuck up and say hello to Dodger, who just joined the chat?
Hey, Dodger.
Jill says, just that sentence, Lamau. Yeah, yes, and the princess got plowed in her ass by pimples. Yes, that is a pretty funny sentence.
Well, the reason they're floating around the galaxy, their parents clearly don't approve of her dating a toad.
I don't think they're dating. Like I said, I think we were just like saving pimples and like the chick he was fucking when he got captured by the Dark Queen.
Well, they're not fucking now. Queen's a big old cockblock.
Wait, was the queen targeting the princess or pimples?
That's a great question.
Because like, or are we just getting involved in this galactic struggle like coincidentally? Like, if you hadn't taken my brother, I wouldn't have any skin in this game, princess. But here I am.
Clearly, we need the Battletoads reboot, Battletoads 0.
Megan says, no way! I love how Justin talks a lot. Oh, he's talking about, and Cole says, keep Justin talking. Yeah, don't answer my questions before I ask them. If I don't ask my questions, you don't get to hear how stupidly I phrase them. And if I don't phrase them stupidly,
There we
that's
go.
not very entertaining at all.
Holy shit.
Dundra says, who'd win in a fight? The Battletoads or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Toads, they fight dirty.
No, now, if you're saying at, like, start of the game, start of television show, I would agree. If we're talking about end, I think the Turtles had it. The Turtles have a lot of personal growth that really helps them work better as a team.
You know, that's fair, I guess.
As well as be more confident in their own personal abilities.
What era Turtles we talking about here?
Well, like I said, I only watched the 2000 show. I don't think I even finished it, because that show went on. It had a lot of episodes, and it went on for a lot of seasons, all right? There was a lot going on in that show.
You're going to look that up, and there's going to be like, yeah, it had like 2 seasons.
It had like,
14
it
episodes.
had 2 seasons. They canceled the 3rd one. But yeah, no, fucking... well, you know how it is. Anytime you're a kid and you gotta wait a whole fucking week to see the next episode,
Oh,
and then
bro,
like,
tell me about it,
and then
yeah.
like you never know when the show's gonna stop. Like it wasn't like I had the internet to like look up like, you know, oh, when's like the last episode of this season? It'd just be like we'd get to a finale and I'd be like, oh, is it over? Was that the ending? That was a cliffhanger. What? Fuck. Let's see. Dodger. Oh, sorry. Jill says it's either Dark Queen is in the pimple or Angelica.
Oh, that's a good point.
That is a fair point. It's very. I mean, I don't know the way the Dark Queen talks to you in this. Like, it seems like she's kind of into you.
Yeah, I like the way she talks to me in this. I like being her a little bit, if you get what I'm saying.
Well, knowing you, you'd probably only be a little bit into her.
Ooh!
Ooh! Cole says the Battletoads are unarmed, lol, but they do have
Bro,
transformative
they turn into
powers.
weapons.
Yeah, they have transformative powers. Okay, calm down, Cole. Okay, no one's questioning their ability to battle. Okay,
You know what we should probably load up if I get tired of dying in this from talking to you too damn much?
what's that?
I've got the Xbox One hooked up over here. We could totally play some Killer Instinct as Rash.
Oh, interesting.
That's
Yeah.
still technically Battletoads.
Yeah, totally. Stampede says TMNT has Raph. Enough said. You know, a lot of people really like Raph. I think Raph does end up getting a pretty good character arc, in my opinion. Where like, they're like, dude, there's literally a part in the show where like everyone like, God, I think it's a character arc with Casey Jones that he has in the show, where like him and Casey kind of have like a growing up together moment because Casey's also pretty immature. Where it's like Raph, like, you should be yourself and you should express yourself, but it doesn't mean that you should just be a dick for the sake of keeping yourself consistently being a dick, right? You shouldn't just play into the tropes that others have assigned to you. You should be yourself and express yourself accordingly. I thought that was a great message growing up. I also didn't like Raph because he was a fucking dick. So it's one of those things where it's like, I like his growth, I like his character, but like he's not the character I identified with most. Which is funny because the character I identified the most with was Leonardo, but I also like am a person who has like no leadership qualities whatsoever.
None.
I've been supervisors at a lot of different jobs, and every single one of them,
No one had any respect for you.
I have a total lack of ability to like delegate responsibility. I'll end up doing it myself. I just always end up doing whatever the fuck I need to do myself. And then when it fucks up, I'm like, you know what, that's my fault. Even if it might be someone else's fault. Because I just don't like placing blame on other people. I'm a terrible supervisor. I'm bad at getting criticism. I'm bad at being constructive. I'm bad at making people actually do their jobs. It's just not for me. That's why one of the things I enjoy the job I have right now. Jill says, I picture her voice, I'm assuming talking about the Dark Queen, as the female villain from the Power Rangers.
Rita?
I don't have a mental catalog of that voice.
Oh, dude, Rita has the most shrill... Like, picture Roseanne Barr on cocaine. That's Rita.
I like how you said picture when I'm trying to imagine a sound. Now,
No, that's a sound.
Now I'm just imagining like Roseanne Barr and cocaine like at a buffet, just like ravenously, just fucking hungry as shit. That's not really a fat joke. It's just I've seen people on cocaine They're either the most hungry or the least hungry, and there is no in between. Because I've seen people on cocaine just like not eat for like days. And I've seen people on cocaine be like, "Man, we gotta hit the Golden Corral. Like we gotta do something about this."
Bro, we still got to go to that new Chinese buffet.
That is true.
I almost advocated for doing that for lunch today. Then I remembered we had to do this.
You remembered.
Yeah.
Dodger says, since you're mentioning Power Rangers, rip Jason David Frank.
Oh, the Green Ranger, yes.
Yeah. Wasn't he like, was it him that was like the
No, wait,
actual
was he-
martial artist?
I think so.
I don't remember which
I think he was the only one that actually. Oh wait, they're going a different direction.
Yep. Yeah, I know that. I do know like the one actual like martial artist ranger did pass away. I do believe. I don't remember the specifics though.
Well,
Power Rangers was one
let's
of
just
those
say
ones-
he did some things in Minecraft. if you
Power
know.
Rangers was just a little bit before my time.
Oh, dude, I was all in on Power Rangers. I was born in 1990.
I'd catch some reruns and I'd be like, man, this is just not entertaining to me. This just wasn't fun to me. Cole says, cool, Justin. Now tell us what you're good at.
Damn! Ooh. Call coming in.
Jill laughed at that.
We're a bad influence on Call. He got real sassy once he started hanging out in our group.
You know, it's one of those things where, come at me, bro.
Yeah, Call's got a lot more confidence now. He's got a face cam.
Yeah.
He got a fucking key light.
Come at me, bro. Call of Dark Souls, more like Call of Bitch Souls. I can't wait till Nathan beats you in that challenge.
Shut up. Stop it. I already did enough damage already.
Nathan, you got my back, right? You're gonna beat his ass, right, Nathan? You got it. You're gonna defend my honor, right, Nathan? Right, Nathan? Yeah. Dodger says, he was the red, white, black, and green ranger. Hell yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Cole says he was all of them. Yeah, pretty much. Dodger says, Tommy was the GOAT. Jill says, rip Justin. You know what, Jill? We're not focusing on the past. Okay, Jill? We are forward thinkers here, okay?
We're a very progressive channel.
We don't worry about where someone might be, whether or not they came in or out of the kitchen. Wait, no, wrong joke. But the point I'm making is, we don't need to worry about how I was insulted in the past, okay? We need to worry about how I'm gonna be great in the future, okay? And that's by playing more games and hanging out with Nightcap Nostalgia, okay? The only way to get better at retro video games.
I like how you say hang out with the channel that you're part of.
Well, yeah. I'm talking about them hanging out with us as well. I mean,
we're getting parasocial. Okay.
You and I, well, I'd still consider us hanging out. We're having a dialogue. Even Nathan, not trying to get into that can of worms right now, but no, I mean, I
How about you get me that can of beer instead?
Let me finish my beer first.
I snapped.
Yes, and funny how I'm now much more slower into acquiescing to your request.
All right, I'm gonna
Because
not talk to you during this level because I'd like to actually make it to Robomanus once during this video.
That'd be nice. I like how you're the one dying on the first level and I'm the one getting shit about being bad at video games. Fucking bullshit.
Bro,
you guys are fucking siding with Nathan just because he's got the fucking beard, and the fucking glasses, and the fucking hat. It's all bullshit. It's all facade, okay? That's a fake beard. Those glasses, no lenses, and that hat, that's just his head. It's just blue.
Way to really pull the fucking curtain back there, bro.
I was waiting for you to say something. But, Jill says the one who can't get past Robo Mantis. Oh, okay, now we are fucking talking shit about you.
Hold on.
Jill Lewis says the one who says...
What is HJ?
Hand job.
Okay, I was thinking about making that joke. No. Half joking? I've never heard that before. Okay.
Half joking.
I'll keep that in the back of my mind.
I like how you're saying half joking. Doesn't matter. But, Cole says, question mark, I need to think of a better challenge for Nathan if he loses.
The term is when he loses? I'm gonna lose, but goddamn, I'm gonna talk shit the whole time.
Nathan over here is literally like the exact opposite of fucking Sound of Music. I don't have confidence in sunshine. He can't get past Robo Mantis. I can't get past...
Manus.
Oh, Robo Mantis, sorry.
You said sorry and said the same fucking thing.
No.
Manus.
That's what I said, Mantis.
You put... No.
I said Mantis the first time.
And you said Mantis the second time. I'll check the tape. I have a tape now.
There is no tape, Nathan. There's no tape, Nathan. It's just a YouTube channel. But yeah, so, no, he's making a joke about how you can't get past Robo Manus, and he can't get past just Manus. Just as fair, I probably wouldn't either. It's because he's the one playing Battletoads, gives Justin the controller. How about call you keep your pins yourself, okay? Like, nobody Nobody was interested in what you had to say anyway, okay? Dodger says, I can't stand when people wear glasses with no lenses. Oh, apparently I hit a real fragile bruise there for
Dodger has a
Dodger.
problem with an ex-girlfriend. It's fun.
Calls like people do that.
Either he just really doesn't like Zooey Deschanel. It's
Zooey Deschanel wears glasses with no lenses?
I'm pretty sure.
That's awful. I don't like that at all. Cole says, let's go, Justin. Apologize, then double down. You're goddamn right. If I was consistent, then I wouldn't be consistently awful. Wait.
I'm sorry that you're a fucking dumbass, all right? That's what I apologize for.
Hey, I mean all the words I say when I say them, even if I don't mean them after they've been said, okay? I'm very consistent on that. Megan says, you said Mantus the second time. Also, Justin.
Thank you, Dan.
Come on. How about you guys stop making fun of my speech impediment? You know, this is ableism.
No, it's not
fucking
speech impediment.
ableism. No, this is ableism. That's what this is, okay? You guys are making fun of me, and you're bullying me just because I got a speech impediment. I got a lisp. It's very hard to live the life I've lived, okay? You don't even know, okay? Well, you know a little bit. You lived some of the life I've lived with me, but they don't know. They don't get it.
No, I talk about it when you're not here.
Oh,
yeah.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Megan Ann is just having a great time in chat, and I appreciate that. Stampede says, who wins? TMNT, Billy, Jimmy, Chin, and Ranzu from Double Dragon 3. I'm not familiar enough with Double Dragon 3 to really
You mean you didn't watch the No Death Run of Stampede Gaming and Mega Dan 29 of Double Dragon 3?
I mean, I would have watched it. I didn't know it existed.
Hold on.
At this point, I
just noticed when I pause the game, it shifts the background.
Interesting.
That's so fucking weird.
So what that means probably is that there's only like one frame where...
Yeah, if you notice it shifts the more we move.
Yeah. It's shifting just from you doing attacks and stuff too, which is kind of funny. Jill says, I got speech problems too, so yeah.
I did, and then I
feel ya.
Then my parents got tired of listening to me have speech problems, so they put me in a speech class.
Dodger says, I thought it was Bimmy. I guess that's a joke I don't get. Instead of Jimmy from Double Dragon 3, Bimmy.
Don't worry about it.
I will proceed to not worry about it then. Thank you, Nathan.
Do not touch me while I'm playing Battletoads. You are lucky I'm on a platform.
That's gonna hit me.
Oh,
what are we drinking?
Not another fucking Mad Elf, I'll tell you that.
God, no.
You have to make it to at least midnight tonight.
We're getting a little rowdy already. It's not even fucking, what, 3 o'clock?
It's almost. No, it's like 3:30.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we started at 2:30. Yeah,
I thought we started at 1:30. That's my bad.
Yeah, I wanted to start earlier, but...
You know what's great?
Miller Lite?
Drinking Miller Lite out of the Budweiser glass. And let me try to get this in the camera. Trying not to get Nathan's way too much. Yeah. Found this at a donation bin in a parking lot that I clean. And I was like, you know what?
Yeah, you stole it from the poor people. Good job.
No, I didn't steal it. Bro, literally, our company gets paid.
Okay. This is a... You talk, I'm not going to respond here because this is one of the parts I die at a little bit.
Fair enough. But no, our company literally gets paid. Like, if you leave shit at a donation bin that isn't clothing, or you leave stuff outside the donation bin, they pay my company to come in there and just haul that shit to the dump. That shit does not go to the donation company. The donation company will not take anything except for clothing. And people don't seem to understand that. Or if they understand that, they're being purposely obtuse.
Oh, hold on. Speaking of...
I mean, my God, people leave, like, bed frames, shelves, trash... Yeah.
Water-damaged books of dad jokes.
There's some pretty good jokes in there, actually.
You know what? Save that for our stream. This is a Battletoads stream.
Okay.
Our real stream's going to be later.
Okay. But yeah, no, I mean, I've gotten a lot of fun free stuff from that. And, you know, we usually go through it, and then we'll go fucking haul it out. And it's funny, because, so those donation bins that you see in parking lots. So I found out the property management company gets $100 per month per bin.
Oh, so it's subsidized.
Yeah, it's subsidized. Well, not subsidized, but literally the donation company pays them for it.
Okay.
So this one parking lot that we clean up has 2 donation bins that are always trashed. I mean, every fucking day. People, instead of going 15 minutes down the road to the fucking dump, just dump their trash there, right? They get $200 a month for these 2 donation bins. We charge them like $500 every time we have to fucking go in there and haul their shit out. So it's like, it's a net loss for you guys. Get rid of the fucking bins. Like, the company's like, no, we get $200 from it. You guys keep paying us to haul it out. We're hauling it out like fucking every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. We're hauling shit out of there. And so you're paying us twice as much to haul out all the trash.
Oh, dude.
You good, Nathan?
Well,
I mean,
I'm no.
how do you feel?
I feel like I don't like player 2. Run that back. Give me another run.
That's fair.
I
2 hands. 2 hands, Justin. All right. Well, I was telling a story.
Well, Megadan, another stream. Hold on. Are you streaming with Captain Algebra tomorrow? Like, did you guys lock that down?
I gotta catch up on some of the chat here. I got a little carried away with my story, as I often do.
Well, dude, this may be like a, what do they call it, psychosomatic thing, but I feel like player 2 shifts the camera a little bit to the right.
Yeah.
So I feel like the positioning kind of fucked me up on that. I may just be making that up to save face, but it felt wrong the whole time.
Megan Ann says, gotta talk to the wife.
Gotta talk to the wife? Okay. Because we gotta record after this stream. Then we got the God G Zoom call. And when you add this up with those other 2 or 3 things, we're gonna be really not sober by the time we'd be able to stream tonight.
Okay.
And I'd like to start from 0 and stream tomorrow.
Which is the plan at the moment.
But I also kind of want to catch some of this Captain and Megadan stream if it's gonna happen.
Oh wow, I left off a really Jill's talking about how her dad's in speech therapy after a stroke, and he's improving. Well, I hope he continues to improve. Dude, that's dope. Oh, talking about the glass.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Well, that was Jill still saying that. I doubt Jill's like, oh, my dad's improving. That's
dope.
Great. That's dope, baby. Yeah. Megadan says, dude, Double Dragons beat him. The Double Dragons beat up everyone just by themselves, and then Chin has the Kung Fu. Stampede's laughing at that joke. The Kung Fu. Stampede says, it's okay, Justin, I will lisp too. Megadan says, some people do wet willies. I do wet wieners. You know,
you don't want to do a dry wiener. That's just rude.
Well, you won. Yes. Well, that's why. You know what? Never mind. Let's not talk about my penis too much on stream. But
you get UTIs.
Nathan texted me the other night when I popped in the Megadan stream
and just said a bunch of dumb shit.
Well, I was driving home, so I couldn't actually like.
Oh, do you want to explain why you said a bunch of dumb shit?
Not really. I don't think I need to explain myself. I'm a guy who says dumb shit. I don't need to explain that at all. I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. But you know, I was driving home, so I didn't really have the time to like engage with Dan or the people in his chat.
Yeah, Dan's a lot.
But fucking, it's just very funny because Nathan literally texted me and was like, "Sleepy Dan is gay Dan."
Sleepy Dan is gay Dan.
And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Dan is gay Dan." Dan's just gay, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. I have no problem.
Oh, you're
whatsoever.
more than okay with that.
Oh yeah. Jill says false advertisement. I don't know in reference to what. Maybe Megadan saying I do wet wieners. I don't think. But I don't.
Justin just kept saying it's glitching, man. So Justin explained to me. So after I got off work,
I'll explain it. So literally, you have to think. I have not watched any of your streams before, Megadan. I watched a couple of your videos, but mostly like the hood videos that you do. So this is my first time popping your stream, and it was literally just as a joke because Nathan texted me as I was clocking out of work, being like, "Hey, there's naked men in Dan's chat." So I popped in the chat, I'm like, "Where are all the naked dudes at?" And so
like in a comically quick manner too.
Yeah, I really didn't have much to have the conversation because, like I said, I had to start driving home. But literally, I got to a red light, and I just hear you go to your system like, "Oh, come on, man! Don't glitch, bro! Come on, bro! Don't glitch, bro!" And I'm like, I've never heard someone plead with a gaming console like it was something they could actually reason with. Like something they could actually, like, convince to, like, behave better.
Can you tell he's not a retro gamer? He's never gotten angry at his console before?
Well, I've gotten angry at my console before, but my anger is like, fuck you, and like, I'm done with your bullshit. I don't plead with my console. Like, I'm not like, come on, baby, come on, this is the one, baby. Like, and so like, just hearing him be like, you know, don't glitch, bro. Come on, bro, don't glitch, bro. And so every time it glitched, he'd be like, oh, come on, man. I'd be like, don't glitch, bro. Come on, bro. Yeah. Don't glitch, bro. And in my head, that was hysterical. Nathan's over here like, yeah, everyone thought you were kind of a dick in the chat. Okay. And I'm like, I'm fine with that. I got no problem with that whatsoever. That probably gives you a pretty reasonable expectation for my behavior, to be honest with you. Let's see. Sorry. Cole says, it might auto position you differently. Yeah. Carl says, what did he say? Don't worry about what I said. Megan says, Justin just kept saying it's glitching, man, or something like that. Yeah.
Don't glitch, bro.
Yeah. Don't glitch, bro. Like, just the way you said it was so great. I kept wanting to put it in quotation marks, but you know how hard it is to text while you're driving with quotation marks?
Oh, yeah, you
have to go to like 2 different fucking screens. I was like, no, I can't put the quotation marks to make it obvious that I'm making a reference here. I just gotta go with the flow, man. 'Cause I got like an hour drive home where I have to drive.
At least.
I have to drive across 2 different highways, through the middle of a medium-sized town that always has police officers, and then up the side of a mountain to my house, which fucking sucks. Cole says that I don't negotiate with consoles. You're goddamn right you do.
He's a PC gamer. Shut the fuck up.
You give the consoles an inch, they take a fucking mile, I tell you. Megadeth says, oh, he was fine.
Our drinking breaks have synchronized.
Yeah. I was like, Megadeth says I was fine. Megadeth, I'm always fine. I'm very rarely self-conscious. That's the way you should phrase that. Very little self-conscious. I mean, I have very little self-consciousness, but yeah, no, I'm very rarely self-conscious, so nothing to worry about there. It was really funny, though, because, like, one of the things I didn't want to say in your stream the other night was, like, a thank you to Andrew, because Andrew was the only one being constructive in your chat, right? You were having a hard time with the final level, and everyone else was just fucking off doing their own thing, basically. And Andrew was a real
Which was a smart thing for the chat to do, because with the delay... Yeah.
Oh, and the worst part is that
the teleportation snipes.
So for most of my drive, I have phone service. But
I'm talking about you.
Once I get up on the mountain, I lose service. I don't have any phone service in my house whatsoever. People have complained about it for years. My bosses are like, I can never get a hold of you. Well, I'm at my house, and my house doesn't have phone service. So you want to get a hold of me, you gotta message me on Facebook, or better yet, don't talk to me unless you're paying me. All right? But that's not here nor there. So the problem was that literally I watched Megadan stroll for like an hour on this stage, not knowing how to do it, not knowing how to clear it, Andrew giving advice, him finally understanding what Andrew was saying, him finally figuring out the puzzle, and the second he figured it out, I lost phone service. And I got home, and all I see is the game over screen, and everyone being like, GG, congrats, man. I'm like, man, I missed the fucking whole climax. I missed the best part. It's like watching a porno and not waiting to see, it's fine. The point I'm making here is that...
Now let's talk about this. What's your favorite part of porno? It's going to say a lot about you as an individual.
I'll be honest with you.
When the 2 dudes come out? Did I beat you to your own joke?
No, I didn't even think of that. That's fantastic. I was literally gonna say my favorite part of the porno is when they cut to the guy and he's just drenched in sweat and it's like the ugliest motherfucker you've ever seen in your life.
So you like 70s porno?
But your joke's way better than my joke was, because like, bro, have I ever shown you that meme?
I thought you were about to be like, have I ever shown you that porn with the guy in it?
It kind of ruins the meme by just describing it, but like, it's a meme where it's like, it's a guy, and like, it's kind of obvious he's filming a porno, but he's looking at the dude, and like, he's eating like an eclair, like the cream-filled fucking eclairs you get from like 7-Eleven.
Okay.
And like, he's eating it, and like, the dude kind of looks over at him, and the camera guy's just like, huh? And he offers him a bite of the eclair, and the guy takes a bite of the eclair, and then the camera guy pans down, and the look on the girl's face that he's on top of is just like the most horrified look I've ever seen in my life. It's one of my favorite memes. It's fucking, I don't know. It's just one of those ones that like, it's such a dude thing to do. It's such a dude thing where it's like, we're just 2 bros. I'm having eclair. Are you looking at my eclair? You want some of my eclair? I don't really care what's going on over here, what you're doing, what you're up to, but hey man, if you want to buy my eclair.
This ain't working. This ain't gonna happen today.
I'm a little too distracting. I apologize.
Alright. Where's my HDMI port at? What's it plugged into?
I have no idea. What do you want from me?
Well, to get your phone off of the exhaust port of my Xbox.
Well, your Xbox isn't on, so your exhaust port can go fuck itself. It says it's exfil only. I'm about to
Where's the HDMI?
I don't know. It's in the Xbox.
It's in the Xbox?
Oh, there's an HDMI in the
Perfect,
Xbox.
that's all I need.
Okay. When you said Xbox, I thought you meant the original Xbox, not the Xbox One.
Well, I have all 3 of them hooked up over there. Alright.
Alright.
Battletoads ain't happening today because Justin keeps making me laugh. Here, turn that off, put this over here.
Wait, are you on the controller? Or you want it over here?
Yeah, actually, if you don't mind grabbing the Xbox controller from over there, that'd be great.
Xbox One?
Yes.
Green
one. Green one has batteries in it.
Cole says, I'm either a PC gamer or an Xbox 360 gamer. I think you're just a...
Bitch. Come up with new material.
I was going to say a FromSoft gamer, but then you said bitch, and I'm like, what's the difference? No, I'm kidding. I love FromSoft games, to be very clear. I don't think Cole's ever actually even seen me interact with a FromSoft game before. I have like, dude, I have so many fucking hours in Elden Ring. I gotta stop playing Elden Ring. I actually deleted it the other day because I was like, man, I have like 350 hours in Elden Ring, and I've only beaten the game twice. I just like running around and killing shit, basically.
Alright, so I've made this mistake before. I need to get... There we go. When I switch from composite to HDMI, I forget it cuts the mic out for some fucking reason.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So, I was just making fun of Cindy for not being able to tell right and left.
She has tattoos on her hands labeling which one's her left and her right.
Now, they probably don't have enough context for that, because depending on when the mic cut out, but yeah.
But,
do I still have Killer Instinct on here?
Jill says, makes no sense you lose signal in a mountain since you have plenty of range to reach signal.
Oh, I do.
You'd think that, but unfortunately, I live on the side of a mountain range, up in the Appalachia. So the problem is the cell tower's on the other side of the mountain. So we're living on like the side, which mind you has like dips and valleys and whatnot. And then there's the peak, and then the cell tower's fucking over here. It's fucking awful. I hate it. Like, and it's so funny because every cell phone provider will be like, "Oh yeah, we get signal there." No, you don't. I've used Verizon.
T-Mobile's real bad about that.
T-Mobile.
Yeah.
I use fucking. Dude, I went through every single one of those motherfuckers, and every single one of those motherfuckers told me they had service there, and not one of them did. And they love to do that shit, man. They love to be like, "Oh yeah." And it's like, no, you don't. No, you fucking don't. Doesn't matter. It's something. I've been angry about it for over a decade. I'll be angry about it for a decade more, at least. Okay.
All right.
Let's see. Dondra says, someone sent me a clip where a cameraman was eating a donut and gave a bite to the guy who was not in the middle and he did not look dude, I gotta find the clip. It's a hard one to find, but yeah, it's in a Claire, dude. And every time I watch it, it makes me laugh. It's one of my favorite fucking memes. That one and the kids one I always show you.
Like, clarify real quick, please.
Yeah, where it's like it's a guy who's stuck in traffic and, there's a crosswalk. Oh, right here. There's a crosswalk. And, like, you just see elementary school kids lined up all the way down the sidewalk, all over the crosswalk. And the guy's just like, these fucking kids, I have places to be! And that's my life. I have places to be, Nathan. I have things to do, and everyone wants to inconvenience me, and I don't appreciate that. Should I grab a controller? What's happening here?
Oh, I'm playing, because you're...
Well, we can't play each other?
Not the way you play.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not good, but I don't mind. Wait a second.
They were saying no mic.
No, but like, no mic I get. Mic is off I get. Maybe I just sent a picture of like an emoji of a mic.
Yeah, Stampede didn't know that Rash was in this. And it's like, yeah, we know it's on now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Stampede left. Because Stampede has better things to do, but... Stampede, weirdly enough, goes back and watches, like, some archives.
Yeah, a lot of people have something better to do than you, Nathan.
But I don't know if this game's good. Also, I don't know how the audio is. Oh, that's loud.
Is it?
I think so.
I mean, if they're saying they can hear us just fine. You should be fine.
Well, no, they're saying it's on.
Sure. Oh, there's a Covenant battle going on in the background.
Yeah, we're on the Arbiter's planet.
Fuck that guy. I haven't played any of the Halo games, so I really don't know much about the Arbiter.
I have not played this. The thing about Killer Instinct is I forget how to play, and then I remember how to play, and then no one wants to play for like 3-4 weeks, and it's just a brutal cycle.
Well, like, Killer Instinct especially is one of those ones where we talked about before, where, like, it has really long, fucking insane combos. So it's one of those things where it's like, if you don't have at least a general sense of what you should be doing, hitting, slash, fucking whatever the fuck it is, you're gonna have a bad time. And that's what usually ends up happening. We end up having a bad time. I also like how not bulldozer, wrecking ball.
Yeah.
I like how the wrecking ball in this is like way slower than the wrecking ball in the original game.
Oh, it has to be though.
Does it? Does it have to be?
You motherfucker.
Come on, Nathan. Are you gonna lose to the AI after talking so much shit against me?
No, I'm pretty much gonna win.
Okay, just making sure.
Stampede did not leave. Okay, cool.
I like how Stampede's talking about himself in the third person. What? Actually,
Well,
hey, I talked about this before. It's always really interesting when you talk to people who like use I'll use the term loosely, like, you know, non-de-plumes, aliases, you know, where it's like, you know, we're known by one name, we're known by another. It's one of the things that Nathan and I talked about when we started the channel, where I was like, Nathan, you have this nasty habit of both saying Poe and Justin. I just want to be very clear off the bat. I don't care if people know my full name. That's fine. I think it's very funny because you literally do both. You call me both Poe and Justin, depending on, you know, how you're addressing me in the statement.
oh, hold on.
Oh, Hot Guy's here.
Oh, what's up?
It was really funny. Cindy was trying to give me shit the other day about using Hot Guy's, you know, real name. And I was like, no, I asked permission to dox him.
Well, he's also been on the channel before.
Yes, he has. God damn it! I keep spilling my
You're
beer.
spilling shit on yourself now.
It's just,
Bro, if you want to play, I'm down to kick your ass a little bit.
Totally, I'm down to have my ass kicked.
I don't know if there's batteries in that controller. If there's not, let me know. Technically, Stampede is my YouTube channel, so I'm talking about myself in the fourth person.
That's not how that works.
Oh,
No.
no batteries? Okay, there should be a screwdriver up there, the blue back one.
Yep. You have to screw in the batteries for this?
Yes,
That's funny.
I hate it.
I got it.
I'll tell you what. You run.
Oh, you want me to see if I can beat an AI?
Well, I figured... Oh, that's too big. No one over to you. Pause that.
Ah.
Grab me the other multi-tool.
Where's that?
Underneath the Squirtle beanie.
Where's it? There's some more screwdriver in here.
Yes, but the one I need is the one I'm telling you to grab. The one underneath the Squirtle beanie. Should be a multi-tool. Perfect. Okay. Who did you... Okay. I'm going with Rash.
I've been trying to figure out this guy.
Tusk?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a fourth person since when?
There's not.
Well, Stampede just invented it.
That's not how anything works.
It's fourth person omniscient. It's technically a literary device used to talk about
That's not
people in their YouTube channels.
Nathan. You act like I won't murder you. I will murder you on camera. I'll do it in front of all of our fans. All 7 of them.
We have 9.
Damn it. Okay, you're a mummy? Okay, I don't even remember the buttons here. Okay.
Which is why I wanted you to have a warm-up.
That's fair.
Remember, it uses triggers as well. It's a 6-button fighter.
Okay.
So LB... Or... Yeah, LB...
I have a reversal move that's pretty shit that I need to stop using so much. I keep spamming it a little too much.
So LB is going to be your heavy punch, RB is going to be your heavy kick, and then the triggers are like the combinations of certain moves to like do specials quickly.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you have the controller right there.
Yeah, it's right here. I got it on my lap. Poke. Poke. Oh. Oh, little poke. Little poke. Little poke. Little pokey. Little pokey sword. Ah, hey, you know what? I liked it better when you were just taking my shit, bro. There you go. Take my shit. Apparently that was a combo. I'll take it. Okay. Quarter circles help me out. Ooh! Ooh, I like that move. Okay.
Yeah, do that thing you do where you learn one move you like.
Don't mind if I do. Wait. I have... Oh, he's dead. I was like, I have a move here. I'm trying to remember it. So I think it's a... Well, I think it's player 1, right? I'm on the left.
Right, but there we go. Don't worry about it.
Nathan, I actually player 1. I'm on the left.
Not to them though. Wow, you got good with a character that no one fucking likes.
What do you mean?
You got a diamond achievement, and that's based off how many people get the achievement. All right,
I'm excited, baby.
all right. Let's Someone made a custom character in Soul Calibur. It's a lizard with a big dick and fights with it. All right.
It's funny he says that because so I got Soul Calibur.
So I saw a video once.
No, well, so
Why is it? Oh, are we frozen?
No, shouldn't be.
Oh, I was saying the wrong thing. Okay.
But yeah, I fucked around a little bit with the new Soul Calibur. There hasn't been like a new one, obviously. But because it was available through my PlayStation subscription, and I didn't realize I had like a character make in there. So I was like, oh, so I made a character. I was having some fun with it, but man, that is a very technical fighting game.
Which one?
Soul Calibur.
Okay.
Where it's like you need to know a lot of different like because like there's your standard attacks, but there's also like a bunch of like special shit too. So you have to know like what you can segue into, and yeah, I don't know, it's interesting. I'm not very good at fighting games, so having a technical one, it might be something that I might do well with. I doubt I would, but you know, it's hard to tell sometimes. Ooh. You know what? Oh. Lick mine, no hands! Oh, no hands.
There you go. There's probably some dust in the stick.
It's fine. I was just making fun of your controller. You have bad things and you should feel bad. Black hair tusk. Where you want to go, Nathan?
I don't know.
Oh wow, there's a lot more maps than I
There's a
realized.
lot more than we played. I'm trying to see if there's anything
Ooh,
new we haven't used.
do the subway one.
This one?
Yeah. Downtown demolition. Right. Let's see if anything I learned in that AI match will actually come in helpful against a human opponent. I doubt it will, but we'll see. Oh, I like my sword more though. This is way cooler than my other sword that I had. Kind of giving off like
I'm gonna pause.
Oh, you posed. I was like,
Hold on. Don't move, because I need to.
I'm going nowhere.
Okay.
I've been nowhere.
Oh.
Oh. I hear you guys taunt. Is my guy taunt? Nope. My guy just stands there like a dope. Oh, wait. He rolled his shoulder. Ladies and gentlemen, here at Nightcaps Nostalgia, we just saw Tusk roll his shoulder rather aggressively.
I don't know a good place to leave the camera, so we're just gonna go there.
Okay.
On go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. Get jumped in. Oh. Oh, how'd that not hit? I hit the fucking sweeping attack when you were down. Fuck you.
You have some weird, like...
I don't like it. 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 Yeah, I have some wind-ups that I'm not liking a huge amount, but, you know, it is what it is.
Oh, you start low. All right.
Not in the corner! Not in the corner! Have mercy on the poor boy! I just want to learn! Wrong move! Nathan, you're being mean. You're bullying Nathan.
Bro, you came in hot on... Like, you almost had me. I'm like, no, we're not doing this.
My biggest problem with this game is that, like, I never feel like I'm fucking, I never feel like I'm blocking, dude. Like, you come in hot, and I'm like, I'm pulling back on the analog stick, and he's not blocking. So then when I'm getting hit, I'm like, man, like how do I break out of this fucking combo? I have no idea.
There's moves called shadow breakers and shit in here that you can do with some of your meter. I don't know how to do that shit.
We can rematch it if you want.
Yeah, we'll do a few more and then hop off. We actually do a recording and shit we got to get done. It didn't feel bad about going to this because it's Battletoads related.
Sure. I keep doing that one. Fuck, that's not the one I want. I don't know which move I want. Dude, the sword doesn't have as much range as I think it does, still.
So you attack really high, but you have a lot of attacks that start from bottom and go high.
That's mean, Nathan. How dare you?
Oh. So I can wait for you to attack, jump back, and then use my, like, scorpion get over here tongue.
See, I'm surprised that didn't hit, but it is what it is. He aimed right even though you were left. That's weird.
You might have started the attack when I was on the other side.
Ah! Stop interrupting my attacks, you fucker. Oh, shit!
Uh-oh. Okay. Got greedy. You got it. You got it. Oh, I have one health left. Okay, you got it.
You're like, you got it, bro. Stop. There's a combo in there. I've got some of the buttons. I haven't figured out the order yet. I can't quite hit it consistently. I don't know, man. Fighting games are weird.
Let's do a tiebreaker.
Okay, you want to do this arena or somewhere else?
I thought it was right here.
That's fine. Fucker.
Oh, I can interrupt you with that.
I got around you, and you still instantly turned around, you piece of shit.
Wait a minute.
What's up?
Okay, you just had me stun locked.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not doing anything.
Ooh, nice counter.
Yeah, no, you have me stun locked perfectly with that move. Because, like, I'm getting up and I'm not doing anything. I want to run that back.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, I'll give you the win. I'll give you the 2 out of 3, but I want to...
Dude, it's so easy to get stalked in this, and, like, you just can't do anything. You're like, man, like, I literally, there's no response for me to have. Oh, Supreme, cool. I think it's the first time I've ever gotten that.
Yeah, that means,
you didn't lose your first health bar?
Yeah, so it's not a no-hit. It's not a perfect, but... Is my controller?
I think I have to agree.
Oh, okay.
That's not the move I'm trying to do. There it is.
Yeah. No, you figured out your special moves.
I have like 3 solid moves, bro. That's all I got. Oh, I'm stuck.
I got a really solid auto combo with light, and I'm spamming the fuck out of that.
That's fair. Keep trying to do the reversal by accident. It's so easy to do that.
See, you have power armor on that one attack, and that keeps throwing me off.
But it can be interrupted if you hit early enough.
With the right move, yeah. Oh, dude, I'll cheese light all day.
I got a little bit of damage in before you finish. I'll take it.
I need to replay through the tutorial of this and figure out exactly, because like we have had full special meters this entire time.
That's fair.
I'm trying to trip you. Yeah, no, you're. There we go. Dude, my startup frames on my trip are fucking ridiculous. There's so much. Because your light will break me right out of it.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
Got more achievements. Rash Novice.
Oh, you fucking dude. You piece of shit. Get over here.
Okay. That might be game. Yeah.
Yeah, I just can't.
I'll still give you the 2 out of 3.
You'll give it to me. I appreciate it.
Well, I'm letting you have the victory that you earned.
It wasn't like I won it or anything.
100%. I'm saying you earned it, so I'm gonna let
I
you
will
have it.
allow you to have it.
I will allow you to feel good about your
You
victory.
know, hey man, you know, I know I just robbed you, but I'm gonna allow you to have your wallet back, okay?
Might be a couple less dollars in it, but here's your wallet.
Speaking of which, you totally stole $20.
All right, guys.